Hello. I have to check that the audio is working, so you'll probably hear some echo now. Okay, audio is working. I can remove sound from my phone. I'll keep it here to check the chat. I'm not very professional. Okay. So, today we are doing some compiler development. I asked whether I should have done compiler development or kernel development today on my Discord server. People choose compiler development, and so compiler development will be. The language we are implementing is very close to C, but with some additions, hopefully. I'm also trying the webcam today. I hope the light behind me isn't too strong. And the language in question is called LC, and you can find the source for it on xkv6.com git. It will be here, git.xkv6.com/lc. Right now it's empty, of course. By the way, check out my website. I have some posts. And so we can start. I guess we can start. So I'll be use C, as the title says. And the first thing I want to do is to create an entry point. So let's do a simple hello world. Hello world. Still have to get used to the Mac keyboard. As you can see, I'm not from my usual desktop Linux computer. I'm from my new MacBook Pro. And the keyboard is a bit weird to me so far. Okay, and we also need a make file. So we will include config.mk. And I will create config.mk. So here we define the compiler, the C flags, which will be wall, w extra, pedantic. I'll use C99. What else? ggdb, o2. Okay. Then we need to define, well, this is basically all for this file. I think I don't need any library, so I can go on and define src objects, which is src like this, okay. And then all will require objects, and we'll compile objects as LC. I don't have any libraries. And then for each C file, we create an object file with the C flags, -C, just like this. And then we also need a clean target. I like to do it like this, obj lc. Okay, this is a pretty straightforward make file, and it works perfect. So I will open a new terminal tab. So here I can run the program, and here I can keep Vim open. No, okay. So the first thing we have to do is to create a Lexer. So we'll create a new lexer.c file. This is what I usually do in compilers. So this will include lexer.h, and I also have to create lexer.h. Then in the make file, I have to add this source file. Okay. Okay. And here, of course, we need the header guard. Okay. Is the audio still good? Because I'm trying this microphone right now. I don't know. Like, let me know in the chat. And do I want a context for the Lexer? Like, do I want to implement it as a state machine? Or do I just want to retrieve a list of tokens I can work on? Well, for sure I need a struct token. Struct token, which will have a lexeme, size t lexeme length, which can just be length after all. I need to include stddef.h. I'll probably also need stdint.h. Okay, and then this will most likely be a linked list, but it's probably better for it to be a doubly linked list. You'll see why later. So I will also do struct token next and struct token previous, like this. Okay. And I will create just a single public function called so token t lexer parse, which takes a source, and I think that's enough. So I will give source, and it will retrieve a doubly linked list of tokens, and each token also need a token type def enum token type. Let's do it like this. No. Okay. So which types of tokens do we have? We said it's similar to C, so I will try. Let's define how it looks. So I will create examples and then do examples hello world.l. So we will have our include stdio.h, and then I want to have functions defined like Zig does. So sort of fn main, wait, I have syntax highlighting. No. Lex. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'll still use .l. I don't think it's a big problem. So, maybe LL. It's another thing. What is this? It's LLVMIR. Okay. They are stealing every extension. What am I supposed to use? I'll keep LL for now, and I'll see. And we return a I32, like in C, and we can do printf hello world, like this, and we return 0. So this is how our language will look like, very close to C. Basically C, but with fn instead of the type. This also makes it easier to parse later with parser descent. Sometimes I'm checking down because I'm checking the chat on my telephone, which is right here. Okay, so I think this is fine, pretty much. But if I want to like import .h files, I would probably need compatibility with C. I would probably need compatibility with C unless I do something like Zig, where C files are translated to this thing here. It's not hard after all. Wait, no, okay, let's implement these as a subset, not a subset, an overset of C, if overset is a term. Basically what Objective-C is. So valid C code is valid L code. So I will keep the syntax closer to C with some additions, like I32 for example, as a standard type. But we will also have int. I think this is pretty good. Okay. So let's start with some keywords. In lexer.h we have to define token 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 identifier, token integer, token float, token string, token char, and these are all the literals. I also want to add token true and token false. Yes. I also want true and false. Then for the keywords, mm, we need token if, token while, token for, token, let's see keyword list. Token break, token case, token const, token do, then of course we also need token else, token enum, token extern, apparently false is a token in C23. I always use C99, so I didn't know. Token go to, very important. Token inline. Token return. Token signed. Token unsigned. Token size off. Maybe size off will be implemented differently. Token static. Token struct. Hello everyone, for those who just joined. Consider joining the Discord server as well. Then we need token switch. Token type def. Token union. Token unsigned. Token volatile. Token while is already there. And then these can be ignored for now. These are all C11. Do we want to support C11 and then extend over it? I think it's a good idea. Okay. And then we need all the symbols. So token colon, token semi. Is this even yes for labels? Semicolon. Token comma. Token dot. Token arrow for struct access. Then we have token equal, token double, let's call it the equal. Then we have token greater, token left shift. Token right shift. I don't know about generic. I never used it actually. But yes, also in Bitfields, you're right. What else do we have? Token greater equal. Less equal. Token less. Okay. Token parentheses. Let's keep it clean. So right parentheses, left parentheses, right parentheses. Then we have left square, right square. Okay. Let me check the settings of my phone because I'm seeing the chat in Italian translated for some reason. I don't know if I can. Apparently, I can't. I can disable translation for some reason. Very good user interface, by the way. Never mind. Then we have token left curly and right curly. I think this is all. This is probably all. And this comment might not be needed. Unless I call this assign and this equal. So, okay, this is probably better. By the way, I already had an implementation of a sort of language similar to this one called L as well. Which is here. But I don't like it very much. So I'm going to remake it and make it better. Okay, I have to reply to a message real quick. Okay. Token right curly. Yes, this should be all. If we notice something else later, we will add it. Okay. So it's time to implement this function here. So I will go, I'll keep an index, and while src index is not equal to the null terminator, okay, I'll go over the source code and I have to check for some symbols. So first I want to parse these, all of these, but I need a function to easily create a token. So static static token type token. I have to also change this. Okay. Create token create, and we pass the oh my god, okay, Lexim. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can. Okay. Is it better now? I hope it's better. Length and token type. This is all I need. I also need to include stdlib.h. Okay. So everyone was with the left side only. Yeah. So size of token. Let's use clloc. Okay. So t lexim t length and t type return token. Okay. So we can easily create tokens now. I will also do int as a boolean. Let's actually use uint t check symbol Mm, wait, no, I'll do the symbol check inside this loop directly. So I can do switch src index case. Oh, I forgot. Token plus, token minus, token star, token slash, and then token plus equal, 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 and also I forgot about these, and all the other binary operations. So token XOR, token XOR equal, token OR, token OR equal. Okay. And also token not. And token not equal. Okay. So if it's plus, we have to check whether good luck with your LLVM port. I know it's pretty hard to make an LLVM backend. +1 equals. Okay. There is also plus and minus. So in this case, I have to let's do like this. Static void add token, or better token add, token t token new, okay. And then here I'll do a token head, and token last. Okay. Okay, so in this case, I do token, and let's do something like this. So it can be whatever. And this is token head. Okay. By the way, consider joining the Discord server. And last equals add. And here we can have token add. Last token create src plus index 1 token plus. Okay, just like this. Else if is equals to plus, then first of all this is 2 plus equal plus plus. Okay. Else plus and 1. Okay. Yeah, it's probably better to extract this into a function. Probably better. So void uint at check symbol src and what else? Size the index and the token last. Return 1. Okay. Well, no, let's do. Okay, this will return the size of the token. So return 2, return 2, and return 1. Okay. So otherwise okay. Return zero. Check symbol src index last. I'll go drink some water and be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's put my phone back here. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Lucky. You are heard in the live stream as well.
Hello. Can you share your screen in the Discord?
Sure I can. Sure I can. Wait. We are back. Yeah, I will disable Discord notifications. Wait, I'll do... I think there is streamer mode somewhere. Mm,
Yes, remove mode. And then just go to screen.
I don't know how to disable Discord notifications. I'm pretty sure there is streaming mode, but I don't know how to enable it. I'm sorry. I'll just
Oh, if you right click on the server.
right click on what?
The server.
Oh, yeah.
And then the server.
Okay. Done. Okay. So, here I'm skipping the amount of characters that were parsed in this function here. So, what are we doing next is checking whether something was found. So I should rather do size t skip if skip index plus equals skip continue. Okay, like this. So now let's see what happens if I try to do plus 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 plus. Well, it will probably be yes. Okay. token t token head equals lexer parse src include lexer.h while head.next I know I can printf string with length. Yes. So it's printf d for the token type, and then was it like this? Yes. So head type, head length, head lexium \n. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh. Right. Oops. Okay. Infinite loop. Nice. Why is that? Because okay, I got a single plus.
Seems like you're never skipping spaces.
What?
It seems like you're never skipping over spaces.
Yes, I was about to do that right now. But I have to check is white space. No.
This space.
Yes. If is and it's inside C type. If is space src index okay. So the first token is being added and then it doesn't see the other ones. What if I do something like this? It's clearly not working. Because in this case it should return true.
Why don't you print the skip?
No, maybe not like this. Well, I'll free it later. Well, I can do free head.previous. So what's going on here? What's going on here? What? Oh, there is an error. So I get a plus, space, plus, space, plus and space. Okay, that's actually correct. That's actually correct. What about here? Okay, just get the plus and not the spaces. Am I getting to here though? Plus, 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 and nothing. Okay, that's correct. So am I getting here? Yes. Yes, I already made a compiler, but this time I'm going to extend over C. So C11 probably, or 99 will be the base, and then I will extend over it, adding some features that are not standard. Something very weird is going on here. This should be 58, and it's not being 58. Hmm. Yep, I'm getting the last one only, not the first one. That's why it was weird. It's only printing the last one. Oh. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Of course I have to... Okay. So now we have plus equal, plus plus, plus plus, and plus. All working. Nice. Okay. Let's try removing the spaces. Okay, perfect. It's working. So now we can copy this and do the same for the other symbols as well. So in case it's minus, it's minus equal. Minus minus. And just minus. Okay. What other symbols do we have? Oh, a lot. Then we have slash. Slash is not a thing, so this doesn't apply. Okay. Then we have star. So I did plus minus star slash c equals plus plus. Okay, these are implemented. Now there are some single character tokens. So it's something like this. So this is left curly. Right curly. No. Left parent. Right parenthesis. Left square. Right square. Okay. Mm. Then we have, so these is all implemented. A bit of this one that have two cases, so I have to copy this. And we have greater. For consistency, let's call this just EQ. And we have less. No, wait, what did I copy? Okay, it's correct. Less equal less. Okay. Then we have the not, the or, the XOR. Okay. So not. Then we have the or. We also have we have bit or and or. So this is bit or. And then we have, so this is one like the plus and the minus. Token or. Okay, so this is the logical OR, not the bitwise OR, if we have two pipes. Then we have the XOR. We also have the AND symbol. So I'll call that token reference. So this is or equal, no, sorry, XOR equal, and this is just XOR. Okay. Then there are the shifts. The shifts go here. So this should become something like this instead. These have 4 cases, because it can be if it's oh my god, this, then it's a left shift, no, a right shift, unless +2 is equal to equal. So in this case is a right shift equal. Let's copy these also here. Okay, very ugly, very ugly, but it is what it is. So okay, we have the shifts, or the logical thing, or the bitwise operators. We are almost there. We are just missing the equals, the assign, the arrow. The arrow should be part of this. So if it's this, then it's a token arrow. Okay, like this. Then we have equal and assign. Equal and assign are like the not. Is equal, it's token equal, otherwise it's token assign. Okay, And then we just have token colon, semicolon, comma, and dot. So colon, semicolon, comma, and dot. Colon, semicolon, comma, and dot. Okay, we parsed all the symbols, I think, with a pretty big function and pretty ugly as well. So now we just have to parse keywords which are part of identifiers. So basically what we need is this, and then the keywords come in place with the identifier automatically. So we are almost there. True and false should be part of the keywords probably, but I'll keep it here. Okay, so if src index is equal to this, then is it like, yes, okay. So if not src, no, if src index plus 2 it's not equal to this again, to do error. Okay, we are not doing errors right now. Just return null. Okay. Okay. So otherwise we will have a token, we'll have to add, no, it's token add, last token create, src plus index plus 1, token char. Okay. And then index plus equal free, I guess. Yes, should be free. Continue. Okay, and we are parsing characters as well. Let's test it. Oh no. Oops. Where the fuck am I closing this? Oh, I'm not opening and closing this one. Okay. Yeah, I could use LSP, but I don't know, I'm not used to it. And I've always worked with the compiler. So I don't really know. Oh no, I have to change, do the same for this one now. Oh my god. Oh, it was easier than I thought. Okay. Done. Passing argument to parameter t. Okay. Silangdi works really well. I know it works really well. I also know that it integrates well with NVim, but I don't know. Is it really that useful for a language like C, where you don't have crazy syntax or where you never use libraries, basically? Like, I understand with something like Rust or Java, where you could have a lot of libraries. If you don't want to always check up documentation, then it becomes useful. But for C, you have very few keywords, very few autocompletion, very few library usage. I don't really know. I feel like it could just go between me and the program I'm writing. By the way, character parsing works, as you can see here. Yay, okay. It works. Now, now, now. Yeah, for error checking that might be useful. Like, I don't want the autocompletion, but if I could have error syntax checking directly without having the autocompletion, it would be very cool. But I don't know if that's possible. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's still very simple, like it's just a very basic Lexer right now, but we are going to implement strings, I guess. So, let me get string here, okay. So how are we going to do strings? We are going to check if we have this character here, and then we'll have a size the string length equals to 0, while you have some kind of state machine reference. No, I don't. What do you mean precisely by that? I don't think I quite understand the question. Oh, you just reminded me of escapes. You just reminded me of escapes. We have to think about that. Same goes for characters, because right now I'm not parsing characters. So if src index plus 1 is not equal to this and it's not closing, then it's an error. And then we will check for escapes later. Index plus equal 1. And then now we can do string length equals minus equal index. So this should give me the difference of the size, thus giving me the length of the string. And then we also need string start equals src index plus 1. Index plus plus. Okay, like this. And now we should be able to just do token add. I can also just do, now that I think so, this. Token add last token create src plus index. No, it's actually string start. The length is string length. And the type is token string. And this should be all. src plus index. Almost. No, what's going on? The fuck? Wait. -6 is the string length. Maybe because I should do the reverse thing. How dumb am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So -1. Okay, now it's correct. Perfect. And we got strings as well. Yes. Okay. let's do if c index is equal to null terminator, to do error, return null. Okay. So if I now don't close the string, parsing error. Okay. Otherwise I would get an infinite loop. Okay. So we also got strings working. Now we need identifiers like x. And identifiers basically look like the strings, but instead is alpha. Or if it's alpha or an underscore, then it is an identifier. And so identifier start, identifier length, while is there no we only have is alpha. Is alnum. Okay, so while is alnum, this doesn't apply anymore. Okay. So we have here identifier length like this. I think I can do something like this and it will work. Or maybe not, because it doesn't get computed if I have to do like this. Okay. Identifier start, identifier length, identifier. Okay. So this should work technically. We got type identifier x, okay. What if we have something like this? Okay. We should also be able to have this. Yes. And this. Yes. And this. Perfect. identifiers are working. So the next thing are integers and floats. And then we can basically do keywords as part of identifiers. It's pretty easy. I will do it with a bunch of if else for now, but later I will have to implement hash maps for other things, and so I will use those hash maps. But for now we can just do string comparison, sorry. So for integers, we have to consider also hexadecimals and octals and binary. Is binary an well, I want binary anyway. Binary is very useful sometimes. So let's do like this. If is, I'm pretty sure there is digit, yes. Is number, yeah, no, I want is digit. So if is digit src index. Oh, I'm sorry you gotta go. Hope you enjoyed. Yes, it will be published on my channel, and I will probably make a video on it. I have to see about that, because I already made a video on the C compiler. This is very similar, so it's probably not going to be a standalone video, but it will be published as the full live stream. And yes, it probably doesn't do binary, but it does octal. I'm pretty sure it does. Hope to see you again, though. So if is digit or src index equals, well, no, in this case it will be a digit. If src index equals 0 and src index plus 1 equals x, or have to do like this, okay, or src index plus 1 equals b. Well, I probably have to do... It's probably better to do like this, to separate it. So if it's 0, if src index plus 1 equals x, then base equals 16, else if src index plus 1 equal to O, then base equal 8, and else if c index plus 1 equals to b, base equals 2. Okay. And index plus equal 2, 2 and 2, okay. So here we are recognizing the base of the integer we are parsing, and then okay, I will have to create a custom string to integer function probably, because str2l uses null terminated strings. I don't have null termination here. I have basically string views. So I will have to create my own, unless there is... Oh, there is... What is... No, wait, what is NPTR? No, it's not what I need. Okay, I will create my own. It shouldn't be hard. Do I need here though? No, I'm just storing strings. I'll do that in the parser later. So I don't even need any of these. I will still check these. So integer start plus index size t integer length plus index. Okay. Let's do number start and number length, because this could also parse floats. So let's also have a uint a t is float. Okay, so here not is digit. Not is digit src index plus 1, and then src index plus 1 not equal error, return null. Okay. Okay. So while is digit src index okay, in this case if is float to do error return null. In this case it's a float, otherwise we'll just keep adding stuff. Okay. Until it will not find a digit or a dot, basically. So this way I should be getting the number. I just need to do the same thing I did here. So number length, number start, number length, no, token float, token integer. Okay. Let's see. Token integer is 2, okay, and token float is 3. So this is correct. This is also correct. This should give me an error. Yes, okay. This should be correct. Perfect. And then let's check 0.3. Parsing error. Oh, really? Oh. Okay. Float 0.3. this should be an error. Perfect. And we got numbers as well. So now we should be covering all of these, except for the keywords, which I will do right now. Will I do it right now? We are at 2 hours stream. I think I will do that in the next session. Or maybe off camera. It's not really interesting to see. It's more interesting to see the parser being worked on. Yeah, I'll work on it off camera probably. And we'll work on the parser in the next live stream. Wow, 2 hours for 269 lines of code. It's not a lot. I hope it was not too boring, because I know the Lexer is the most boring part of a compiler. But I hope you still enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll close this session here. So see you next time.